Hello my hosts, and welcome to another Kerbal Space Program stream. Today we are doing a little bit more work towards our mission to Duna. So let's get right on that. And here we are. Let's pull in my wings. Okay. Now, we've got plenty of time for that. So what we are going to do is be launching two space taxis. So let's open this up. And where's our taxis? Base taxis, load this up. So we're going to launch both of these. And the idea is one is going to be docked with our landing module and push that out to, I'll just change the flag. Yeah, one is going to be docked with the landing module and it's going to be used for the trip out. The other one is going to be sent without any support, without any payload, and it's going to be used to help the ship come back. So we will launch these now. So just save that. We go to launch. Okay, set that like that. Duna lander set as target. Okay. So where are we? We are here. It's going to be a whole orbit because I want it to more or less line up nicely. There we go. Got that locked in. Thrust to maximum. It will burn. Okay. This should be a pretty nice orbit. It's just going straight up. So the mission, this is a interplanetary taxi basically. It's a pushing stage that I use to push other rockets on interplanetary missions. So this one's heading up and it's going to dock with my Duna lander, and then both of them will be heading off to Duna. I'm also going to launch a second ship of this type to assist the Duna lander for its return return voyage basically. So this will come up and it'll burn out now. A few seconds. We'll start the gravity turn. Just lean ourselves a bit over more. Don't want to do it too much. Let's just check on that. Okay. We are just easing our way up. There's no point in being too aggressive. There we go. And getting this gravity turn done nice and evenly. Here we go. Now we can be a bit more aggressive, because we don't want to go too high with the orbit, otherwise we won't get ourselves scheduled nicely. So when it gets to about 100, that's when I will kill the main thrust. Let's look at that. And here, I had a maneuver to bring us out into a proper orbit and circularize properly. There we go. Just double check that that's set up right. 100, 36, yeah, that's fine. There we go. And we'll slowly turn. Here we go. There. So that's on target like that. And overshoot. Hello, trains. How are you? 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. That's going well. So we'll have a nice circularization here. We'll almost use up all of our delta V doing this. That's perfectly fine. Ah! That is good. Do like completing things. Just adjusting ourselves, making sure this is going fine, and we'll have ourselves into a stable orbit shortly. There we go. We can deploy excuse me, the thing. Yeah, I should stage more to create more efficient what's its programs. Oh, let's see if we can adjust ourselves to get an encounter now. And no. Make sure, just double check that we don't end up in re-entering. Problem is we are behind the vessel. Oh, got a bit of a throat, I think. It shouldn't be too bad. Just adjusting myself. I'm feeling perfectly okay. If I start feeling any worse, I'll get myself a rat test just in case. Oh, hello! You should try to put a space station in a Kerbal cycle. Yeah, that does sound like an interesting challenge for another day. I will consider it. Then, oh, let's see if we can get ourselves a proper encounter, though. It's going to be fussy, isn't it? Huh? Where is this one? And we... Nope, that's not going to work either. Cancel that. Cancel the maneuver. There we go. Thing is, this intersection is further out than this one, isn't it? Oh no, they are getting closer. So if I had a maneuver and we go forward, no, they're getting further away. But let's see if they go all the way around. Yep. That's better. Now we can adjust to get it right on the money. Here we go. Oop. It's too far. No. That comes in. There we go. So I want to get that down to near 0. That makes it worse, so this will make it better. Nope. Just sort of searching for that nice minima. Which you can get... Okay. And just like that. Okay, that looks like that will be the best we can do. Yeah, we can refuel on the way. It tends to be more difficult though. So normally easier to have enough fuel to do a full trip. And you tend to use most of your fuel at the start and the end of the mission. So when you're escaping from the atmosphere and escaping from the gravity well, and when you're trying to capture. There we go. So let's fast forward around here a few times. Oh, I got a bit dizzy. Okay. in. Sorry about that, trains. Let's make a quick save here. Okay. There we go. So, we'll ease ourselves in. This will be a 1 second burn, so not too long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. And we are going to have a 3-kilometer encounter. That's good. So what I'm going to do is set ourselves to face away from the encounter point and kill our relative velocity. So, come on. Coming down to 0. Relative velocity. And we can note this is getting closer. That's fine. We'll have a docking there. You know how the space station idea it's actually difficult to do? It's hard to stabilize a space station in Kerbal plane due to the gravity encounter of Mun. Yeah. I've had a lot of situations where we've had encounters with Mun while doing other activities inside the Kerbal system, and having Mun just throw everything off. It is a little bit irritating that way. So now, going to adjust ourselves to get ourselves a rendezvous with our Duna lander. So this is sort of like an Apollo style mission. Where the lander and the command module are both launched separately. Okay. If we go like this, that's going to come in. Yeah, overshot it slightly. Yeah, I've had issues like that as well. Right. There we go. Okay. It's a nice quick save. Now, let's extend our solar panels, just so we have a bit of power here. And here, the other thing I'm going to do is decouple. Okay. Set you to be controlled from the docker, the docking port there. Let's jump over to you. You going to always face normal. We undock from this. For interstellar travel, the nuclear engine's basically the end game engine, I would say. But for I will think about it. Okay. Let's set up. Why are you drifting apart now? Did I miss the encounter? Let's fix that up. The modded fusion mods, yeah. Okay. RCS. Docking mode. Linear. And I'm going to use the RCS controls to kill our relative velocity. It depends on which mod pack you use, basically. Different mod packs have different ideas for the end mission. It's going to be interesting in Kerbal Space Program 2 because they're going to have interstellar programs as well. There we go. And we're going to adjust ourselves like that. And hopefully I've going to fix ourselves to have a proper docking. We've got a lot of the tidal effects that it's causing us to drift apart. So I'm trying to account for that. Now, if we push forward slightly. There we go. That should get us better prospects for docking. Let's be a lot more aggressive. Okay. Here we go. There. Sort of adjust ourselves. Let's see if that helps. There's a bit of experimentation involved in this. There we go. Let's have a keep an eye on that. There we go. I think the last docking opportunity I sort of missed out on when we undocked, so 13, it's 10. There we go. Just make sure I haven't used... Oh, we've got plenty of monopropellant. That's fine. This one. Just come in. Yep. It's sort of like just learning to adjust ourselves so we have the correct docking parameters. What I'm going to do is fast forward to that point here, and we can do some fine-tuning a little bit closer to the point. So that says we're going to be out by 1.4. Let's rotate around so we're facing our target. Where are you? That's weird. Is it directly above us or something? Normally be able to find it. Ah! Oh, there it is. We can spin ourselves around to face it. Not sure why it's not displaying in the nav menu. Nav ball. Why isn't it? That should... I should be seeing a little target dot. That's weird. Could be. Let's jump over here. There's the debris. It's powered. If we go into its controls, space taxi, set that as a target. I am not sure why it is not being displayed. Oops. Oh, there it is. So, we'll kill the relative velocity. Yep. That's what I did. That's how I switched between the vessels. I used the square brackets. And now we're killing the relative velocity. And we're going to have counter 2. So pushing that away is actually a good thing. And up. Wanting to be 0. And trying to get ourselves sort of lined up. It's harder in the dark as well. And let's try for that one. Because I'm pretty sure this one we're going to just miss. So this second encounter is probably the one we're going to aim for. And we are... Oh, hi, Omega V7. How are you? I'm just trying to get this encounter done. This is looking better. 7. Nope. 0.9 meter. 900 meters. And a little bit more thrusting. Just sort of correcting ourselves. Cool. Let's move ourselves over to there. And okay. Go for rotate. Bring us down. I want the vectors to sort of line up. Come on. You can do it. Ah, cool. And this should get us lined up much better. Yep. There we go. So our relative velocity is a bit too extreme. So I probably want to kill that at some time soon. Or we'll just go shooting past. Okay. There she is. That's the other way round. Let's set us to retrograde. We kill relative velocity. And now it's just a matter of getting the vectors to line up. Like, oops, wrong way. Like that, and I think if we point ourselves north, and switch to linear mode, and we go slightly above, that will cause that dot to drift upwards. Let's see how we are. I think continue to adjust ourselves to get ourselves to dock. There we go. So we are going to bump into each other. Is it going to be bumping in at the right angle and the correct location? If I go like this, we can get it to line up a little bit better. Okay. Here we go. You go there. And we are coming in. Oh. Now that's almost lined up right. We can go like that. I'm going to quickly jump over to the other vessel. Switch the lights on there. Oh! Almost. That is... We almost got it. Okay. Set that as the target. And back up a bit. Whoops. Move ourselves so that we're correctly aligned up. We're slowly drifting away, but that's not totally an issue as long as we are getting ourselves lined up better. Here we go. You can actually see it. Okay. Gonna just do a little bit of a warp. I think we go push forward like that. And there. Now, we should come in for a docking soon-ish. You are up there. Basically, the vector will push ourselves down. Then as I get closer, I want all three of these to line up. So my dot, the Okay. And so we'll come in a little bit side. Let's adjust ourselves. Okay. Oops. That's getting close. It's slightly off, but should be close enough for the magnets to kick in. That's nice. I like that. Right. You, where are you? You're here. We are adding you to that spot in the staging. Do you have 12,600 meters a second? What's this one for? And if we can check our cheat sheet. Let's check our cheat sheet. And so to get, gonna need 950 plus, moving the wrong thing. Where is 950 plus 130? $130. Okay. That looks like we have plenty of delta V to make the Duna mission. Yeah. Okay. Well, save this, because that's all set up correctly. That reminds me, what does it look like from inside for this one? Oh, it's a really stripped down control panel here. But you can see the other unit that we kicked off. Okay, well, that is done. That's this button, and we'll extend. Or we don't need to extend the power. So we've got all the resources set up. Go back to the space station. We'll launch the second space taxi module. This one won't be docking in orbit of Kerbal. It will be docking in orbit of Duna. in order to take the vessel back, but we'll launch it at the same time. There. Okay. I'll just double save that, make sure. Go for launch. And lock. Max thrust. This one we just have to get into orbit. We don't even have to dock it with anything. So this one goes up. And we'll... it's a nice sort of night launch for these modules. And yeah. And as people pointed out, I should probably stage these more for better efficiency, because we're just launching a lot of empty space up into orbit. There we go. But we can take care of that on another day. Here we go. 5 kilometers up. Basically, after we've staged, we can start our gravity turn. Okay. Let's lean you over. Yeah. Oops. Have I gone too far? No, I haven't. Excellent. Yeah. Got to remember how thick the atmosphere is and how significant it is at each height to better sort of manage these turns, because a good turn deserves another, as they say. There we go. And the thing is, going sideways in the long term helps you get into orbit a lot better than going straight up. Yeah. Aiming for, say, about a 100. There we go. Let's keep ourselves like that. We'll go to a kill. Now, add a maneuver to spread ourselves out. Let's circularize our orbits. That's good. Deploy the shell. And we've got a 33-second burn for the circularization. That is excellent. Once we do that, we will be all set up for our Duna mission. Huh? Right. there is the good old man. Yeah. Which will probably, when we do the escape attempt to head to Duna, that will probably interfere with our burns, because that's what it likes to do. Okay, 20 seconds to circulation burn. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. There we go. Have a 24-second burn time. Yeah. I think we will not even have to stage through that, which is a pain. Yeah. Okay. Established our orbit. Excellent. Yes. Okay, go back to the Space Center. And sorry about that. Water went down the wrong hole. So, one last thing to do is Duna lander. Going to fly it. Go into the planner, set it for Duna, and we'll create an alarm for that, and we'll go to the other vessel. And create another alarm for the other one as well. Ah, welcome back, Omega. So, where is there's that one. And where is the other space tug? Oh, it's down here. Space taxi. Fly this one as well. And this one is also going to Duna. So we'll have you to Duna. Play. Great. That one as well. So, we've got the two vessels heading for Duna now. And let's have a look at the schedule in our calendar, just to make sure that there's nothing, they don't overlap too much. Yep, we've got a couple of days between them all. Excellent. Now we can go to our space station, which has been doing science out here. This one. Why can't I jump to it? Why isn't it letting me jump to the... There we go. You get out of the way. We'll fly this. And we'll have it transmit some science to stop research, transmit science. How much science has it got? Transmit the science. It's going to upload ourselves some science. Excellent. That's all done. Things. Yep. I love a Kerbal Space Program. That's why I stream it. Do I play Kerbal Space Program? What am I doing right now if I'm not playing Kerbal Space Program? Yep. Yes, I do play Kerbal Space Program. Ah. So, right. So we've got the science from the space station as well. If we look at our contracts, we've got to bring Duna Stone back from Duna, which is what our lander will do. And we've got to add some facilities there. But we'll do that later on. We can't unlock any new science. We'll see if there's any other missions that we want to pick up. Oh, there's an Explore the Mun mission. What's this one? Transfer crew. We can do that. Plant a flag on Minmus. We can do that as well. Science from space round Kerbal. That's doable. Yeah. So, those are thing. Yeah. So, and so we've got those missions set up, which we can do to actually next Monday. So, next Monday I will do those extra missions and we'll see about helping the interplanetary disco space station because it's got some things that it wants to be put on them. And yeah. So that will be happening then. Tomorrow we will be playing a bit of Minecraft. And I might be playing some other games when I get round to them as a guerrilla stream. So if that is to your interest, you can subscribe to pick me up when I randomly stream. Let's go back to my... And we are back in my room. Unfortunately, I suffer from an eye problem. And one of the parts of my eye problem is I can't see incredibly stupid questions. So some of the questions that are coming up in chat, I just can't read. I'm sorry about that. So I will see everybody later. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Thanks for everybody who watched. Thank you for everybody who watches in the archives. I really appreciate everybody.